CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 6 of Dragon Quest VIII Blind. Last time, we reached the bottom of the waterfall, where we fought Geezer, this waterfall monster that kicked our asses, sent us right back to town on a game over, because he was just absolutely wailing on us. Seriously, just hits us with the claw attack, 20 damage, then hits us with fire, basically, just sweeping through the entire group. Just Yangus didn't stand a chance. And then he's cursing us, just causing Yangus to not be able to move, but we came back and we won. So anyways, off camera, basically, I did some shopping around and I decided to invest more in defense. So basically, just swapped out basically our plain shirt for basically this leather armor, basically increasing our defense. And as for Yangus, basically, Yangus now has a leather shield and wear-first clothes. And I also bought some more herbs, because darn it, we need herbs. Herbs are our saving grace at this point. Seriously, just herbs at this point are the nuts of this game. Just, yeah, I kind of like how Okage Shadow King kind of trained me for this, where basically just getting me prepared for these sort of fights. Okay. So anyways, where's the house? What do you have to say? Okay. For a second I was kind of I'm like, what the heck? I'm talking to these people and they're glitching out. What is this, a creepypasta? This is Dragon Quest EXE. I was about to say Danganronpa EXE. But now that I think about it, it does kind of make sense that Danganronpa would have those sort of sound effects. I mean, I could definitely easily then making the link between, Danganronpa, Dragon Quest, they both have dragon. Okay, so anyways, yeah. As you can see, it is midday. The reason, after I finished recording, and I was buying the weapons, and I was buying basically the armor and the like, basically, it turned to night. So I had to basically reset things to see just what I could get weapon-wise. Yeah, though anyways, I apparently made a boo-boo. You know why? Because basically, I saw that attack stat, and I'm like, oh, that's the attack power of the sword. That is the attack power, the total attack power that we currently have on ourselves. So yeah, that copper sword would have been better, but I sold it for defense money. Oh my gosh, I just realized.
I knew you would return before long.
Now I know who this guy really looks like. I was saying comparing him to Ingo, but now I realize he's essentially a One Piece version of Mr. of Satan Hercules. Yeah. Now the Dragon Ball's really coming out, basically. Hey there, Angus! You want to help out the champ? It's like he's bulking Mr. Satan. Hey there, Boo! You want to trade against Concroom?
And it seems you have done as Valentina asked. You see, even with a glass ball, the great Kalderasha's eyes see further than you realize. But you are meddling in matters that do not concern you, and you are wasting your time. You can bring back my crystal ball as many times as you like. I will just throw it away.
Yeah, and then we'll get our asses handed to us by a sea monster because of you giving brain damage.
What? Don't throw things in the waterfall. It might open up an old wound. What on earth are you talking about?
You got our asses handed to us, asshole.
Enough. Listen to me. No one knows why I threw away my crystal ball.
Yeah, he kind of looks like a combination of a One Piece character, like a combination of Hercules and Dr. Gero, but with basically a One Piece flair. I'm sorry if I keep on making the Dragon Ball Z comparisons, but I'm just seeing it.
Even Valentina has no idea. I'm not about to confide in a stranger.
Yeah, if we ask you with a pretty please?
Give it to me! This time I will smash it into 1,000,000 pieces, so it never finds its way back to me again!
Stop! Please stop, Father.
How long have you been standing there?
I know. I've known for ages. I know why you threw away your crystal ball.
You know? So you know about your real parents?
Yes. And I don't blame you for their death.
Why not? How can you not blame me, Valentina? How can you not hate me?
Because you were just fortune-telling. Just doing what you do best. I was too young to remember, but you were once a truly great fortune-teller, weren't you, Father? No one knew where my parents had fled to, but to you, it was as clear as day.
Back then, there was nothing I could not see. The great Kalderasha was known all over the world. I was walking on air. Fortune-telling was my life. It was my soul. I thought only of myself. Be they good or bad, I cared not who asked me to use my crystal ball. I lived for the vision.
It's all right, Father. You're a good man. You took me in and raised me, didn't you? When I was just a helpless baby. I want to see it for myself. I want to see the great Kalderasha in all his glory. I want to see your magnificent powers at work again, Father.
Oh, my sweet Valentina.
Are you gonna charge us for this? Okay, apparently you had to press the X button. Yangus! Afu! Afu! Looks like he's always honked out for the count. Darn you, Valentina! Darn you, taking all the good items! And darn it, did they heal us up? Because I wasted 6 gold!
So, you are awake at last. It is already past midday. You must have been exhausted. I must thank you and your friend. Look, I have put my crystal ball back where it belongs. Many years have passed since I gazed into the crystal like this. I have to thank you for returning it to me. What is this? Yes, I see it. I see it. There is a jester breaking through the southern checkpoint. Yes, the mists are clearing.
And for some reason, he's using chickens.
And the same jester murdered Master Rylos. Yes, the mists are clearing. Can it be? Surely not. He has changed. But there can be no mistake. It has to be Master Rylos' former pupil, Dhoulmagus.
What? Gov, he said Dhoulmagus, right? That's our man. That's the evil magician you and the old granddad are after, innit?
And then, meanwhile, outside the gate, Trode, I'm not your granddad!
So where'd he go after that? What else can you deduct?
How much you want to bet the king's gonna adopt Yangus by the end of the game?
What else? Let me look deeper. Huh? What's this? Yes, no question. This is definitely my old crystal ball, but look here. It has been chipped.
Yeah, no doubt when it bounced off the skull of Geezer. Yeah, just that bit's probably... Yeah, that chip is probably somewhere in Geezer's head.
Huh. It must have hit something very hard to do this damage. And look, someone has scratched some letters next to the chip.
Yeah. Yuck foo.
What? Half-wit? Who's the half-wit? What ignorant lowlife would do this to my crystal ball?
You what? When I ask what else you could see, I didn't mean on the ball, I meant in the ball. Whatever. Oh, come on, Gov.
Okay, so looks like we gotta go to the southern checkpoint. There is something troubling you. I see it. Come, tell me. So you came to ask Rylus for information about Dhoulmagus, but the old man was already dead. And now my crystal ball illuminates the mysterious circumstances surrounding his death. Yes, it was Dhoulmagus himself who murdered Rylus. Perhaps he is trying to eliminate everyone who knows who he is, or perhaps he has other motives. Even I do not have all the answers, but though through the mist I see this Dhoulmagus breaching the checkpoint as he moves south. There is a small village called Alexandria in that direction. I can tell you no more. Thank you for everything you've done. I wish you good fortune on your journey ahead. What? We have a companion! Oi, Gov! Wait up, Gov! Don't leave me with the weird old man! Yes, run! Run from me, like everyone else! Who'd have thought Dhoulmagus was here and that he was the one who could ride us? It's mind-boggling. Anyway, sounds like he broke through the southern checkpoint. We better hurry up after him. He owes me money. It's funny how Kalderasha and Valentina are really dad daughter, eh? I suppose that's why they don't look alike. Well, she looks like a 10, and she looks like a 0. Frankly, I think even Trude could do better with the ladies than him. I thought it was a bit weird when we first met him. Why, what with him being all rough and her being lovely. Yeah, don't skip a beat, Yangus. Yeah, meanwhile Kalderasha comes out like you're the one to talk. Yeah, really, like you're one to talk. You have zero humanity. You have zero humanity, Yangus. You're a monster. Okay, but anyways, let's get to the southern checkpoints. Yeah, we can always come back and explore later. But the north, as if we can even access the north.
So, what happened? Did you do what the young girl asked? Well? What? Dhoulmagus killed Master Rylus? The same Dhoulmagus we're looking for? That fiend killed his own teacher? And you say he headed south? Then there's no time to lose. We must go after him at once. Let's be on our way.
What's going on with the frame rate? A world map would be very nice to possess right now. Okay, I think I realized what happened. When we were leaving the town, I was looking over to the left. I was looking over to the left, and that's where I went, and then basically we just got lost from there. Okay. Yeah, now I'm seeing it. Now I'm seeing what happened. When we were running out here, the waterfall, we had this view. I didn't turn the camera to the right. So when I was running over to the left, basically we were going east. I wasn't going south. And then basically that screwed me over. Okay, there we go. The big question from episode 3 has been answered. Okay, looks like satyrs have 3. Yeah. Good job. Good job, Yangus. Yeah, Yangus got that good night's sleep. That's what allowed him to resist. Okay, but it feels good to actually be knocking out enemies relatively easily. Okay, I think it said the south checkpoint was over. Yep, south checkpoint, this way. Was there anything over this way? I really want to go over to the side. I want to explore. Yeah! Yeah, now things are looking familiar. Okay. The question has been answered. Okay, we got lips. Okay, so anything else going on here? Oh, but it would be nice to get a world map, you know? Ooh, what's by that red tree? Hey, it may not be much, but darn it, every little bit counts. Every little bit counts. Checkpoint that way. But I want to go to the red tree. I want to see what's at the red tree. What's over there at those trees? Okay, attack Sayer C. And boom. Okay, nice. Okay. Okay, enhancing empathy. Okay, so my guess is that this is what would help Yangus unlock a... Okay, we'll go with 2 there, and we'll put 2 in humanity. That way, basically, just... My guess is that humanity will unlock something like, say, a decoy skill, which would be really nice for Yangus. Given just how bulky he is. Seriously, just getting the ability to just get that pressure off of us would be really nice. Because when you have someone big and bulky like Yangus, you just want... Oh, that is nice. A Beetle Boy. That sounds like a sort of DC Heroes Junior sort of thing. You got the Batman babies. You got Beetle Boy. You got the Blue Beetle Boy. I just feel like this red tree is gonna be important somewhere down the line. I don't know why. Just something about that tree just screams side quest. What's that over there? Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe we'd want to buy a boomerang. That we'd want to just invest in boomerangs, because basically just being able to hit multiple aims would be really nice. Where Yangus is more specialized. And what's that over there? There was something here! I saw something! It was there! Okay. Yeah, but it would be nice to basically have a map. Yangus is just done! Yangus just killed that thing! Friggin' Yangus is done! Don't challenge Yangus when he's done. When Yangus is done, so are you. Yangus will find your family. He will end you. He will end your bloodline. You saw how Yangus was in that fight. He wasn't playing around. Yangus was just done. Oh, that is nice. Because like I said, it would be nice to get a boomerang. Okay. The checkpoint is this way. Okay, anything? Okay, well, someone was here, clearly. Yeah, a moment like this would be really great to be able to just smack things down with a boomerang. But hey, at least we have good defenses. At least we have good defenses, so we got that going for us. Watch how we don't even get to cross the bridge before we get another enemy attack. Aha, look what we got up there. Yeah, in a way, I kind of like it where just you don't see what... It's kind of interesting... sorry, I'm tripping on my own words. It's... In a way, it's kind of relieving to not have to... of having just random encounters just be purely random, you know? Because, in, say, Okage, basically, when you see the enemies coming, it's like, no, I want to prevent it. Okay, okay, let's see. Slime earrings. Okay. So we can have, so every character can have one accessory. Yeah, we'll give Yangus the slime earrings. After all, Yangus is our tank. So we want to give him at least a little something extra. Okay, if we start seeing things coming after us... Okay. Okay, we'll go after the mushroom. Okay. Yangus, attack the mushroom. Oh! Okay. If things start to get really bad, we're going to get out of here. Oh, wait. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. Bye! So it looks like we get to play as Yangus. I'm all alone. Well, Kalderasha said we should try here, but I don't see any sign of that confounded Dhoulmagus. I'm not overly familiar with the geography around here. I thought there was a town or a port nearby, but there's no sign of either. This place only brings back memories. I spent a bit of time here before I met you, Gov. I was still stuck in the old life of crime back then, though. The place didn't look nearly so nice. Me neither, for that matter. There was a time... This is nice to you? Oh. In that case, I don't want to know what Yangus looked like in the past. Look at me now, though. Coming back a clean and honest man. Well, honest at least. Who'd have thought it, eh? Now let's just get out of here. Okay, so how much is it gonna cost for us to basically... So how much is it gonna cost for us to revive? That's the big question. Okay. Just yank his back in the coffin! Most RPGs that have it where it's like, oh, it's the ghost, or they're not even with you. Meanwhile, in this one, it's basically just drag a coffin. Yang is just lifting the coffin. Welcome to this house of the goddess. How may I serve you? Resurrection, please. 30 gold! Okay. Ugh. But still, 30 gold. That stings. That stings a lot. Yeah, I guess once you cross the bridge, it's basically just... Yeah, once you cross the bridge, it's just... It's anyone's guess. Okay, but anyways, let's just... Before we end things off, I'm just gonna go and heal up at the inn. And then basically... And then just see if we can buy a new hammer for Yangus. Yeah, it would be nice if time froze while you... Yeah, it would be nice if basically there was a faster way to advance day and night. What is he doing? Is the retribution robot coming in? So how's the retribution robot coming along? Yeah, let's go buy a new hammer for Yangus. Yeah, well, I'm really kicking myself for selling that copper sword, but then again, if I didn't sell that copper sword, we wouldn't have been able to buy our defensive gear. I mean, we could always buy it, but then again, I kind of want to invest in a boomerang. Meanwhile, Yangus, he could really use this. Okay. Anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, see you next time. Bye.